There are 5 rubbers in a packet, and I want to find out how many rubbers are in 6 packets. I can draw 5 circles to represent the rubbers in each packet. I draw 6 sets of 5 rubbers. I can work out my total by counting on in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 6 sets of 5 equals 30. There are 30 rubbers in 6 packets.
There are 12 eggs in a box, and I want to find out how many eggs are in 6 boxes. I can do this using the empty number line. 12 times 6 is the same as 10 times 6 plus 2 times 6, because 10 plus 2 equals 12. So I will make 2 jumps on my empty number line. First, my jump will be 10 times 6, and my second jump will be 2 times 6. I knew that 10 times 6 is 60. 2 multiplied by 6 equals 12. I start at 0. 0 plus 60 is 60. And 12 more equals 72. There are 72 eggs in 6 boxes.
"47 times 8. I used the grid method to calculate 47 times 8. I partition the largest number first when multiplying using the grid method. First, I partition 47 into more manageable numbers. 47 is the same as 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2. I write these numbers underneath one another. I'm comfortable multiplying by 8, so I do not need to partition 8 into smaller numbers. To use the grid method, I multiply all the numbers in the vertical column with all the numbers in the horizontal row. 10 multiplied by 8 is the same as 8 multiplied by 10, which equals 80. Again, 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 10 is 80. And 8 times 10 is 80. Five multiplied by 8 is 40. Eight times 2 is double 8, which equals 16. Now I add the numbers up to find the total. 80 plus 80 equals 160 because 8 plus 8 equals 16. 80 plus 80 equals 160. Add on 40 equals 200. 200 plus 160 equals 360. Finally, add 16, which gives me 376. The answer for 47 multiplied by 8 is 376.
(318 multiplied by 6). We start with the larger number. I partition 318 into hundreds, tens and units. 318 is the same as 300 plus 10 plus 8. I write the numbers out under one another to create my multiplication grid. I need to multiply all of the numbers by 6. 3 sixes are 18. So 300 multiplied by 6 equals 1,800. 6 tens are 60. And 6 multiplied by 8 equals 48. I find the sum of 1,800, 60 and 48. 1,800 plus another 60 equals 1,860. 1,860 add on 40 equals 1,900. Plus the 8 that is left gives me my final answer of 1,908. So 318 multiplied by 6 equals 1,908.
"67 times 8. I write the calculation out in tens and units columns. I start with the units. To find 7 multiplied by 8, I know 7 sevens are 49. Plus 1 more 7 is 56, so 7 eights are 56. I write down the 56, placing 5 in the tens column and 6 in the units. Then I multiply the tens. 60 multiplied by 8 is 480. I write 4 in the hundreds column, 8 in the tens column, and 0 in the units. Finally, I add up the total. I start with the units because the sum of the units can affect the tens. 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 tens plus 8 tens is 13 tens. I put down the 3 in the tens column and carry over 100. 4 hundreds plus the 100 that I have carried over is 500. So my final answer is 536.
"49 multiplied by 26. I write the numbers out in tens and units columns. I start by multiplying 49 by 6. 9 times 6 equals 54. I write the 5 in the tens column and 4 in the units. 40 multiplied by 6 equals 240 because 4 times 6 is 24. Now I multiply 49 by 20 in steps. 9 multiplied by 20 equals 180 because 9 times 2 equals 18. 40 multiplied by 20 equals 800 because 4 2s are 8. I can now find the sum of the numbers. I start with the units. 4 plus 0 equals 4. 5 tens plus 4 tens is 9 tens. Plus 8 more tens equals 17 tens. 17 tens is the same as 107 tens. I write 7 down in the tens column and I carry over 100 into the hundreds column. 8 hundreds plus 2 hundreds is 10 hundreds. Plus 1 is 1100. Plus the 1 that has been carried over gives me 12 hundreds. My final answer for 49 multiplied by 26 is 1274.
"58 times 39. I write the calculation out in tens and units columns. I start by multiplying 58 by 9. I do this in smaller steps. 8 nines are 72. I put down the 2 and carry the 7. I write a small 7 in the tens column. 5 tens times 9 equals 45 tens, plus the 7 tens that have been carried over is 52 tens. I put down the 2 in the tens column and the 5 in the hundreds. Now I multiply 58 by 30. 8 times 30 equals 240. I put 0 in the units column. I write 4 in the tens column and I carry the 200s because I have not found the overall number of hundreds yet. I write a small 2 in the hundreds column. 5 tens times 3 tens is 15 hundreds, plus the 2 hundreds that have been carried over equals 17 hundreds. I write the 7 in the hundreds column and 1 in the thousands column. Now I find the sum of 522 and 1740. I start with the units. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 tens plus 4 tens is 6 tens. 500 plus 700 is 12 hundreds. I write down the 2 hundreds and carry 1000. 1000 plus the 1000 that has been carried over is 2000s. So my final answer to 58 multiplied by 39 is 2262.